Everyone, this is Paula here. I'm going to walk you through some of the basics of adding text efficiently to your Google site. So here I am on a website, and it may look a little different because I have different versions going on here. But this is your basic website. Here's my toolbar on the side. I'm at my home page right here. So I just want to be clear for those of you that are new to this that your home page and this button, when I click on that, those are the same page. So you can get there two different ways, just by clicking on your name or the home button. But I'd like to add some content here. I'd like to add a greeting to my students. So in order to do that, and in order to edit the page, I'm going to click on the Edit tool up top. Underneath the Edit tool, I have Welcome to my classroom now. And I need some content right here. It is possible for me to say, hey, glad to see you, and type whatnot. And I have all the features of my basic editing toolbar up here that I am not going to cover. Things like font size, bold, italicized, numbered, all of those things that I'm confident that we're all familiar with. But what I want to focus on is that on something like a site, it's so much easier for you to prepare what you want to say before you actually get into the creating mode. So I have done that underneath my Google Drive. I've made a couple of documents and organized my folders to match that. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to say, okay, this is my spot. I'm going to open up another tab. I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to go to the section that has my Google website. You can just ignore my messy folders over here. And here's my class website. And underneath my class website, I have all these folders. Now, ideally, you would have a folder for all of the pages that you're going to create, because you're either going to have document information, or you're going to have images, or you might have some links. And it's so much easier if you just start manning all this and organizing all this in your Google Drive right here. So I'm going to go under my homepage, and under my homepage I have a greeting. So this is my folder, and this is my greeting on my homepage, and I open that up, and here it is. I am simply going to highlight it and copy that and go back to my tab. This is my tab up here that I'm working on. And I'm going to edit that in there, and I'm just going to paste it. And there's my text, okay? Is it possible for you to type that in there and just use your editing toolbar? Absolutely. But I think one of the things that we're trying to encourage here is that in the efficiency of the teacher's world, ideally you would go back to this greeting that you wrote this year, so that next year when you come, you would just go and start editing those greetings, that you're not recreating the wheel all the time. So by placing things in your Google Drive and making the proper folders, it's going to become more efficient for you in the end. So we encourage you to do that. So I'm going to go back to my website, and I just want to point out two more things. So this is my editing toolbar. This is the text that I just copied and pasted in, which is fine. But I want to cover with you the layout, which is really important. You can see that right now I have kind of a thin welcome bar, more of a text body right here, and then one down here on the bottom too. And that's great because I can control where I want to put things, whether it's an image. But underneath the layout, this is a tool that you're going to go to all the time. So if you wanted the text to look a little bit different, where I have the text on this side, and now I have a block that I can place an image in, and it won't fight for space for each other, you might want to get very used to start messing around with those layout options right there. I know that I'm in this button all the time. So you can change your layout to help control some of your text on that. I will encourage you and remind you that anytime you're working in Google Sites, we have to press the Save button. If I tried to get out of here and do something else, it would give me a window that would give me a little question mark like, hey, you're about to leave the website. Is that what you really want to do? But I am going to press Save, and you can see that that's pretty much as simple as it is, that you're on the site, you click on your editing tool, it comes up with your editing tools option over here. This is add a page, and these are your gears and your more options, things we're going to cover in other videos. But that's basically how you add some text and control the layout on Google Sites. Thanks.